All right, man, Torture Talk. You know what it is, man. Hey, how y'all doing, man? So this is a very, very, very exciting episode. I seen this last night, but it was too late for me to get up out the bed and come down here in the studio and do an episode on it. But I was gonna do an episode this morning, but I had some things going on. So look, Black Hippy might be performing with Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. If this is the case, bro, this I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. TDE right now is the greatest label ever on the West Coast. 100%, bro. Before I get into that, you know I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. Absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem from 13 subscribers to over 14, 15,000 subscribers. And let me know. I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. And March 23rd will be the first ever live on this channel. I know it's a little bit down the road, but hey, it's an anticipation builder. It's going to be crazy because y'all going to see me battle in real time J Dev from Reading, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania, not pistol, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. He is super fire. It's going to be a crazy battle. I'm telling y'all right now. Make sure y'all go check J Dev out. Also check out Funeral Man Battles. And I have another surprise. A lot of y'all probably don't know, but if you ever come across the Joker battling, that's me. If you ever come across the Joker battling on YouTube, that's me. So just to let you know. So I battle as two different people, Funeral Man and Joker. So check me out. I got a lot of battles on YouTube. I'm the GOAT. I'm the greatest of all time. You know, somebody said they love my confidence, but I love my confidence too. Thank you so much for saying that. I seen that this morning. She actually a pretty beautiful woman too, by the way. I ain't gonna tell y'all who she was because I don't want y'all to go go follow the one over there. But thank you so much. I really appreciated that comment. That was a lot. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Anyway, let's get to it, man. I know that was a long intro, and I know y'all hate it. I'm sorry. But yeah, sometimes it happens like that. You know what I mean? So let's keep going. All right, man. Shout out to the Ville, man. I'm gonna send him some Cash App, man, because I use a lot of his videos. So I commentate on a lot of his videos. So I'm definitely going to Cash App the Ville today. He deserves all the Cash Apps that he get. He's a very good journalist. I messes with the Ville a lot. I'm a big fan of his. I actually want to do an interview with the Ville. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him about some things. Keep it alleged. You know what it is. So look, man, I pay attention to everybody. Trust and believe. I pay attention to all y'all because I'm the king. That's what the king does. So look, let's get to it, man. Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the Cash App's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to discuss these cryptic tweets that came from Absol. Yes, sir. The boat, the best of all time, Absol, has actually came out with the cryptic message for us. Now, to read the message as it is, it says, "Listen, I have never gotten a FT from free. Shaking my effing head. I just shed a tear. Dead homies, Super Bowl history, PG Lang, Top Dog Entertainment." Very cryptic here. Very cryptic.
Bro, that... I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I'm so happy for TDE and PG Lane, man. I'm so happy for Kendrick. I'm so happy. I don't know none of these dudes. I don't know Kendrick. I don't know. I would love to interview Kendrick or get to know Kendrick, actually. But I don't know Kendrick. I don't know Absol. I don't know. Only person I do know is Daylight. I talked to Daylight. I met Daylight a couple of times. But I don't know um any of these dudes. I don't know Schoolboy Q. I don't know these dudes. And I'm telling you now, J Rock, Dave Free, I don't know none of these dudes. But the common man would make you feel like you do know them. And you can tell that these dudes are all down to earth because I feel like I know these dudes. And I know that's kind of like deranged, but still in all, I do. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I feel like I know them because I feel like I can relate to them. But when I see that these normal rappers are going to be at the Super Bowl, and the crazy part is we always talking about the East Coast, West Coast beef. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? We always talk about the East Coast, West Coast beef, but it was an East Coast dude who put a West Coast dude on first ever solo performance at a Super Bowl. It was an East Coast man who put a West Coast man on. That right there should speak volumes. I don't even need to hear no more about East Coast and West Coast no more. The greatest of all time put another GOAT on. Can't really get around that. That's phenomenal to me.
What does it mean? Does it mean feature? Does it mean FaceTime? Does it mean free time? But it looks like, from what I could guess, and it's so funny because of how cryptic Absol is, people are already trying to break this down. Like they're breaking down Absol's tweets like they break down his music on Rap Genius, bro. Like this is how lyrical Absol is, bro. Check it out. So like I said, bro, people are very curious. What do you mean by that? Why do you mention free? Why do you mention Super Bowl? And why do you mention FT? Well, it turns out we got so many people ready to break this down. Some guy right here, he said, translation, Dave Free has never contacted me via FaceTime. Therefore, I am emphasizing the importance of this recent call. I also cried on this recent call. I assure the truthfulness of this account by collateralizing the reputation of my deceased loved ones. He got invited. He got invited to the Super Bowl. Dave Free invited Absol to the Super Bowl. Now, how and which way did Dave Free invite Absol? We know that Absol is TDE. We know that he's Black Hippy. He been rocking with Kendrick. Kendrick shouted him out in the Heart Part 6 off the GNX album. That's a very, very important thing as well. But also what's very important is Dave Free and where he's been at the past few days. Now remember, Top Dog had shared a photo of him and Dave Free. Just remember where Dave Free was at just a few days ago. Just remember what Top Dog had posted a few days ago when he posted a picture of him and Dave Free, where it appears that they're at the production site of the Super Bowl halftime performance. This is confirmation.
Bro, this is gonna be crazy. Yo, this is crazy how we have taken over us as Black people. And listen, I understand the whole dynamic between Colin Kaepernick and all y'all hating Jay-Z but look where we at today, man. Look at this, man. We are running the Super Bowl halftime show, bro. A lot of y'all might think that that's not a big deal, but we are literally running the halftime show. It went from all these pop acts to now hip hop artists are running the Super Bowl halftime show. And I will say, rappers that have a meaning and something to talk about is running the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Do y'all know how big that is? A lot of y'all don't even understand because y'all so stuck on hating Jay-Z that y'all don't understand where we're at in society right now, where we are Black people running the halftime show at the Super Bowl. That's bigger in some ways. I'll be honest with you. The halftime show is just as big as the game. It's things that are big at the Super Bowl. That's why it's the biggest game ever. You know what I'm saying? The biggest, it's bigger than the NBA, it's bigger than WrestleMania, all of that. The halftime show is the game The halftime, what's it? The Super Bowl, I'm sorry. The Super Bowl is the game, the halftime, and the commercials. We are running the halftime show, which means everybody that's in that stadium and everybody that's around the world that's watching the Super Bowl, they get to see us. That's a big deal. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it, but it's a big deal, man. This is it, man. This is it.
That we will at least see Ab-Soul at the Super Bowl. Allegedly. We'll keep it alleged, man. But this is what it's looking like from the clues that we're receiving here. And it seems like even though the message is cryptic, it feels like viewers of the audience are able to determine that this might be the outcome of this tweet right here. Now, I do respect it because the Super Bowl reference in the tweet that Ab-Soul had shared just emphasizes that this tweet is in regards to Day Free, a phone call. Now, like I said, FT could mean a lot of things. Now, it's not confirmed nor denied, but I really do feel like the individual who retweeted this and quoted this, I do believe that this is the case. He got invited, and one member of Black Hippy is going to be at the Super Bowl in attendance. Now, I'm curious to know or find out, is the rest of Black Hippy invited? And how did Dave Free invite them? Dave Free is right here doing the production for the Super Bowl halftime show, and him inviting Ab-Soul, I doubt that he's going to invite him as a fan or as a viewer in the stands. I feel like, at the very least, he's inviting him behind the scenes, or at least to participate in what could be the Super Bowl halftime performance, as well as the other Black Hippy members. Now, this is the only thing that's been said as far as Black Hippy members going as far as Ab-Soul, Schoolboy Q, and J-Rock. But we know that Schoolboy Q is a football fan. If I'm correct, he's a Niners fan, so I know he's really into football as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he was already going to the Super Bowl, and I'm wondering if he's left any messages or clues in regards to this. So far,
but they're all gonna be there, bro. Even if they're there with Kendrick standing behind him, they're gonna be there, bro. That's 100% facts. And I'm not expecting them to perform, but I'm definitely expecting them to be there.
Just by checking their X accounts, such as the same as Ab-Soul when he posted on X, it looks like they haven't really shared anything either. The last thing they tweeted about was when GNX had came out, and that was basically it. Schoolboy Q had posted a similar text. GNX typed it in, went viral around the time that GNX had came out, and that's really been it, man. That's really been the case for this in this situation. Unfortunately, we haven't really seen any more clues about Black Hippy and any information if they will be in attendance at the Super Bowl and how they will be. But this right here is the first clue. This right here, I feel like Ab-Soul dropped a crazy gem about TDE, Black Hippy at the Super Bowl and how it's going to go down for Black Hippy, at least for his perspective. And if Dave Free contacted Ab-Soul and Ab-Soul was going to the Super Bowl, I can't help but to think that the rest of Black Hippy is going. And because we've seen Dave Free here in the background in the last few days at the production site, I wouldn't doubt that we'll see Black Hippy on TV at the Super Bowl. Yeah, man. I'll put my money on that, bro, for sure. I really would, honestly, bro, because just looking at how it would be, I would doubt that Dave Free's just giving Ab-Soul, a TDE member, some tickets. He at least got to be behind the scenes, or even the better option, we might see Black Hippy on stage. But what do you think, man? We'll keep.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I'm telling y'all right now. That's definitely gonna be crazy. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I definitely think that they're all gonna be in attendance. And some of them might be in the skybox, who knows? But from what I'm seeing, I'm thinking Kendrick is gonna do maybe 3 or 4 songs, but then he's gonna have other people perform. If he brings out Tyler, which would be fire, and if he's gonna bring out Tyler, he's definitely bringing out Ab-Soul in them. And he don't have to necessarily do the whole song because they got 15 minutes, I believe. I believe the halftime show was 15 or half an hour or something like that. So you figure that's a lot of time. So if they might do collard greens. That's him and Schoolboy. Then him and Ab-Soul might do a song, and then him and J Rock do Money Trees right there. That's 3 right there. They do half of that. They don't have to do the whole thing. J Rock do his part. You know what I'm saying? Which I believe didn't he do it at the Papa? I believe he did at the Papa. I'm not sure. But anyway, he do his part or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then him and SZA do a couple of joints, or SZA open up. It's gonna be something I think that they're gonna combine together, which is gonna be kind of fire. And all of them dudes' projects is out. Schoolboy Q got a project out. Absol, Kendrick. Yeah, man. This is epic, man. This is epic. This is epic, man. And this just lets you know that PG Lane, and I'm definitely thinking that PG Lane is definitely have something to do with Top Dog Entertainment still, obviously. But you see how good, how well together they work? This is crazy to me, man. Because you really don't see stuff like this. But hey, man, they family, so it's great. It's great to see. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye.